Hey tubers, welcome back to my channel. Today I am gonna do a what's in my travel bag makeup tutorial. So I'm gonna show you guys everything that I would use in my travel bag. I find that this is very useful because it's more practical and shows you exactly what you would need versus a lot of things that you want, right? This is my travel bag, which is the Jeffree Star Shane Dawson collab, and this is a double zipper design with the little piggies and Jeffree Star's little star. It's so cute. The quality is amazing. I highly recommend this bag. If you could get your hands on it, I believe it retails for 40 bucks. So you open from here. It has a little button here as well to secure everything. It's magnetic, which is amazing. And then it's a double zipper. So you pull it and it opens up this way. A really big bag that fits tons of stuff in here. So I tend to organize it with two different bags in here. So I have a bag for skincare and a bag for makeup. Of course, we want to start with skincare because you want to prep the skin before anything. This is how I usually package my stuff too. So here is all my eyeliner, lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, lip liners. Sorry for the birds chirping, by the way. It's morning and I usually don't film during the morning, but today I'm up early. I always have one eyeshadow palette for my travel bag. This is the Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Thunder palette. We're gonna be using her today. I barely even use it yet. I always have a hand mirror in hand. I'm a little rabbit bunny. I have makeup remover wipes in case I need to like sharpen my eyeliner or just wipe my hand off in case I swatched. That's always handy too. Hair clips. These are lifesavers for me. I have to have them to get my hair on my face. I'm not the type to leave my hair usually down to do my makeup because I can't handle it being all in my face. Hair ties in case I don't have my hair clips. And then I have Velcro thingies to hold my baby hairs back. Let's keep it real. This is how I do it usually. So I have two bags in here like I mentioned already. These are the L'Oreal Paris bags. I love how holographic they are. So cute, right? So I custom it by sticking stickers on it so I know which one's which. So the one without stickers is makeup. The one with stickers is skincare. That's how I differentiate the two. And then I usually have paper towel in here to hold all my brushes because I can't fit another bag to hold the brushes in the bag. So two bags in the one bag is the most I can do. You guys can see Gizmo on the back of me right there. Being lazy booger. So I usually have one paper towel wrapped for eyeshadow brushes and another paper towel wrapped in face brushes. And usually I get the hotel cups, rather it be plastic or glass, and just pop them in there so I know exactly the shadows and also face brushes I want to use. So let's get started with our skincare bag, shall we? Here we are. What I personally like to do, since this is morning, this is gonna be daytime skincare. So I like to use Estee Lauder. This is the Daywear SPF 50 Broad Spectrum, and I mix it with the Sephora Instant Moisturizer. So this one gives me moisture, but this one gives me the sunscreen protection I need because this one doesn't have any sunscreen in it. That's the way I do that. For eye cream, put in a little container. This is the Bobbi Brown Hydrating Eye Cream. I put in a little MAC sample jar. I used to work at MAC, and this is just super handy to reuse for like travel stuff. And before I do that, I tend to apply a little bit of Fix Plus just to prep the skin for moisture since I can't carry the big softening lotion from MAC. So refreshing. So this one is the rose one, but usually once I run out, I refill with the regular Fix Plus in here just because it's great for travel, this little guy. So give that a couple seconds so it can really absorb the moisture. Also, I usually carry a sharpener in my skincare bag. So in my skincare bag, besides skincare, I have like tools such as sharpeners, curlers, lash glue, little scissors, tweezers as well, so I can apply my lashes. And I have my lash container in there as well with all my lashes. I'm gonna apply my eye cream, and because most of the time when you travel, there isn't really a mirror for you to see like full face, so I have this hand mirror, literally hand mirror, handy mirror. Now moisturizer, like I said, I'm gonna mix the two. So take a little dollop of the Sephora moisturizer, a little pea-sized amount, and then I like to put some of the Estee Lauder SPF right on top of that. And I like to blend the two, dot along the face, and then just go ahead and blend it in with your fingers. I feel like this combo is great for all skin types, even if you're dry. If you are like extreme dry skin, you can definitely put a couple droplets of oil, like facial oil, on this, and it'll just lock in that moisture for you. But since I'm combo, I used to be combo oily, but now I'm just combo since I'm getting older. This feels so amazing and it smells so nice. It smells refreshing, not like that artificial fragrance smell. I like to give it about 5 minutes to soak in. So while that's soaking in, I usually apply my eyebrows. So eyebrows, I usually just bring a pencil. That's the easiest for traveling. I have it in my little bunch here. Like I said, eyeliners, pencils, liquid liners, it's all in here. So the one I'm currently using in my travel bag is the Marc Jacobs Brow Wow Defining Longwear Pencil. This is in shade dark brown. So I'm gonna quickly just do my brows and I'll be right back. So once eyebrow is on, you're gonna go in with the rest of your face. Face primer is in the makeup bag. So I'm gonna go into my makeup bag. And what I have in here is this Laura Mercier foundation primer. This is just the original one without anything special to it because they have a bunch of different ones. There's like hydrating, there's like a little satiny like glowing one, and just a lot of them. This is just the original. And this is a deluxe small size. Once again, perfect for travel. I like to redeem my points for things like this because it's so handy when it's travel size when you're traveling instead of bringing the big old thing. Especially when it's like, if you're flying, it gets really difficult to have to carry something that's over the ounces. I mean, most of them are not over the ounces, but some of them are. But still, it just takes up a lot of room. I like this primer because it feels kind of like a moisturizer again. It feels more like a gel moisturizer instead of a primer. I'm not a big fan of the silicone primers anymore. I used to when I was younger, and now that I'm older, I feel like it just clogs everything. And since my skin isn't as like pristine as it used to be because of age. Alright, so primer's on. We're good to go for foundation. So foundation. So I usually also carry my little beauty blender and my little face puffer and paper towels too, just to keep everything separated. It's not all that glam, guys, when you're traveling especially. So when it comes to traveling, I don't tend to wear heavy on makeup. If you guys already know me, I don't wear that much heavy full coverage makeup anyway to start with. I wear more like medium coverage, buildable medium. When I travel, I tend to wear more sheer to medium just because most of the time I don't want to have to worry about like things smearing or things fading or a blotchiness or something like that. It's just too much of a headache to worry about because I just want to enjoy where I'm at or do what I need to do when I'm traveling. The Fenty Beauty, this is the foundation stick, match sticks. I'm in shade Bamboo. This matches me perfectly. And then I have Stila CC cream. So usually I wear the CC cream basically all the time. I wear this. And then a concealer with it. So I have Naked Concealer. This is in shade Light Warm. And I have my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. This is the Brightener Illuminator one. So I literally just put a little bit of this one on top of this. Show you guys how it's done. And I also have this concealer to like prime my eyes. I don't bring an eye primer just because I want to carry less. I use the concealer to prime my eye. This is the MAC Studio Sculpt Concealer in shade NW25, just because I do want to neutralize my eyelids sometimes, so I get this shade. Just to go with my eyebrows too, I use this, and that's what it's for. Since I do most of the time use CC cream, we'll just get into that. So if I'm using CC cream, I don't necessarily need face primer, but since the sake of a video, I'll just do that anyway. I already did it. So this is the shade Light 02. Because I'm very, very fair. I'm like an NC 25 in MAC. I don't know if Sephora still has the color IQ. In that, I'm a 3Y06. So you type that in the machine, all the foundation colors will come up for my skin tone. Okay, for brush, I'm gonna use this Sephora. The foundation brushes they have, that's like dense on top, dual fiber, really handy. It gives you the full coverage you will want, but I find that it's just very easy to blend everything. So this is just gonna even the skin tone, not so much cake on the face like I mentioned. It is like an everyday wear. If you like more natural finishes, this is right up your alley. Because when you wear lighter coverage, people don't notice, as well as most of the time when I do travel is for like vacation or such. I don't want to have to worry about heavy duty stuff. So it just evens out my redness a little bit on the cheeks. My allergies are so crazy still. I feel like I have year-round allergies now that I'm getting older. It's so annoying. All right, it has a natural sheen because this has SPF 20. CC stands for color correct. I'm just putting everything back in my bag as I go, so because I am gonna go to LA soon again for my last time around for Disneyland, because I'm no longer gonna renew my annual pass just because it's getting so expensive and I feel like we're not going as often as we used to, so it's just not worth it anymore for me. So maybe we'll get it later on. The concealer, under eyes. I'm taking my Naked Concealer. Apply this under eyes. And then I'll pop a little bit of the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, the illuminator, just right here in the inner corner here, because it's more of a peachy pink. I wish they make this formula in like the dipping tube, like how they have Urban, versus this little puff ball. I feel like sometimes the puff ball doesn't really distribute evenly. Sometimes it distributes more than others. Okay, so I'm gonna take my beauty blender this time. I personally like to use it dry when I'm traveling, just because I want a little bit more coverage with concealer because my under eyes are really dark. And by using it dry, it gives more of a heavier coverage. I personally feel like. You don't have to though. That's just what I do. Ooh, look how bright that is. See, people always think that you need to bring all this stuff for like traveling, and reality is that you really don't. I used to be one of those that brings so much stuff when traveling makeup, but now like I just don't see the need of so much, unless, I mean, it makes sense if I'm going out every night and like clubbing and stuff. I haven't gone clubbing in years, and nowadays you really don't need all that stuff, because this is still a lot already for an average Joe. I just want to share with you guys what I bring and what I use to achieve the looks I usually have when traveling. Now that we have that, go back to the brush just to dab near the cheeks to blend out the edges of the concealer in case there looks like there's any there. This will help just give the seamless blend. Now I'm gonna go in with my little Bobbi Brown puffer, and then I tend to have two loose powders. I like loose powders just because they do the job without caking it on. When I bring like a compact powder, foundation powder wise, I feel like it's so cakey, one, and also two, it tends to cause this film on it when you use it on wet products. So I just have my CC cream on, so it's still kind of like damp. I don't want to straight dip into the compact powder and then go onto my face, because that causes the film. If you guys are wondering why is there like this weird build up film on my compact, that's why. Usually people use that only for like touch up on the go. If you already have your face on, that's what that is for. So I'm taking my MAC short handle brush. This is the 167, my favorite. With this loose powder, I believe I mixed Laura Mercier and Bareminerals foundation powder. I just put it all in together in this little Dior holder. I love this Dior holder. It's just so handy. And the little cap is perfect size for my brush. So we're gonna dab this everywhere besides where we concealed, because I am going to use the little puffer for that area for baking. For now I'm just gonna apply this on the rest of the face. Now with the other loose powder, which is the translucent loose powder, this is just the RCMA I put in here, straight up RCMA, nothing blended, nothing mixed. I tend to mix my powders a lot. Not people mix foundations like liquids and creams. I mix powders. While this bakes, we're gonna do the eyeshadow. We're gonna apply a little bit of the concealer as our eyeshadow base. This is, once again, like I said, the Studio Sculpt from MAC. I just literally dab a little bit on my finger, warm it up in the back of my hand, because you don't need that much. So I dab first and then I pat. I don't like to put foundation on my eyes. I feel like it's too heavy, and usually I don't like to put sunscreen on my eyes either, because it's also gonna burn my eyes. Does that make sense? Now we're gonna set that in place just with a fluffy brush. Take a little bit of the translucent from my forehead, run it on there, my lid. So I'm gonna take the Lunar Eclipse, which is this orangey warm shade. I'm just gonna use that as an all over wash of color. Since this has a mirror too, I'm gonna use this mirror. 224 MAC. So I'm starting from a corner and run it over. Circular motions. Okay, apply a highlight color. I guess I might as well go for this Eternal Light. That one. I'm gonna use this flat shader brush, kind of dense. Arch of the eyebrow for more of a dreamsicle finish. Packaging is really nice on this, but I feel like the shadows itself are kind of like meh. nothing too special. Go with this color Fireball, which is similar to this one, the one we used first, but more reddish, more of a bronzy copper type feel going on with a e.l.f. flat shader brush. This brush is like so old. I'm gonna run it to the lid. Go back to your Lunar Eclipse color and marry those two together. As soon as it touches the Fireball color, I feel like it kind of fades away right away. Now wipe away the bakage underneath just so I can hit the color underneath as well. This is Lunar Eclipse right now, and then I'm gonna use Fireball after. Right on the lash line. Maybe I'll do a wing liner to pair this up. Buffing in lower lash line, more seamless that way. I'll try a little bit of the shadow with Fix Plus, the Fireball color, and see if it makes a difference. Oh yeah, there you go. You can definitely see it more. So make sure you guys use some Fix Plus or some kind of water spray just to make that color pop more. Okay, so I'm gonna apply some eyeliner, mascara, lashes. Be right back. Just finished blending my lashes with my favorite Sonia Kashuk eyelash curler. I don't think they sell this one anymore. It's been so long. I think I had this for like 7 years. Long time, I know. But it works really well to blend my fake lashes with my real lashes. It just blends them like seamlessly. Now, back to complexions. Eyes are done. Blush, contour, highlights. That's what I'm using. So one time I went to, I think Vegas or somewhere. Anyways, I forgot my contour and blush at home, and I had to go out and buy some. So I went to Target, or was it Walgreens? I think it was either or, I forgot. Anyway, so I went to pick up a blush and contour. So I haven't used e.l.f. in a long time in their contour and blush stuff. So I picked up these two. This is the golden contour color. Looks kind of similar to like NARS, like Wannabe NARS. So it has like 4 different colors. And then blush, I chose Mellow Mauve because I tend to lean towards more mauve colors when it comes to blushes. So that's that color here. So I would like to apply blush first, just because guide my way, if that makes sense. Highlight, also picked up a new highlight too because I forgot that as well. I got the Mega Destiny Makeup Obsession Highlighter Illuminator. So the brand is Makeup Obsession. It's London, and the color is called Mega Destiny. So using my Real Technique, my favorite brush here, I like to smile. Applies to the apples of the cheek first, like so. Supposed to look youthful and lively, and that's how I like to look. Who doesn't want to look youthful, right? You know what I'm saying? Anywho, so I bring it up a little bit, whatever left over, towards my contour. Okay, I gotta buff out the bakage now from my chin, forehead, as well as nose, so I can apply some blush there as well. I apply a little bit on my chin, nose, and forehead, because naturally we do flush there when you get cold or whatever, so you don't want to just have it just on the cheeks. You want it to look kind of human-like and not fake makeup-like. Now contour, taking this MAC 108 contour brush, using the e.l.f. Golden. I like to mix all 4 shades. I have used this before already, like after I bought it. It applies kind of sheer, so I can actually swirl several swirls for it to like really show color. So I start from side of my ear here, my face, right where my hairline meets my ear on top. I do little circular motions right underneath the blush. That's usually where my contour is. And I blend it against my hairline, just right here and into the blush. I'm not gonna bring it all the way up just because does that make sense? My face is kind of ovally round, around her cheeks here, kind of slimmer on the chin as well as the forehead. So it narrows up here, so I don't need to contour the sides. If I want, I can contour the top, but my forehead isn't even that big where I need to contour the forehead. So I literally just go right here just to kind of slim that and then bring it down. That's it. That's what I do. So you want a contour that fits your face shape. Not everyone's the same face shape, remember that. Some people contour more so on the forehead, less on the side. You know, it really depends on your face shape. Like I said, this thing is really sheer, so you can really, it's like forgiving. So if you mess up, you can't really mess up that bad because it's so sheer. I mean, I think it was only like $6 for this, so as long as it does the job. Now I'm gonna contour my nose with a more smaller dual fiber brush. So chin first, always, to accentuate my lips, and then nose. So I run it to the sides here, right next to the nostrils. So I'm on the tip. That's what she says. Just the tip. So it kind of gives a push up, and then a little bit right above here to give it more of the buttony. I always call it like the Eva Longoria nose because she has like the perfect, cutest nose. Some of us just gotta fake it till we make it, right? Now we're gonna go in with highlight, finally. Taking my favorite Morphe M501. This one I noticed is also kind of like sheer too, like more powdery. So I like to really pack that on to give the effect I want. I do appreciate that it's glossy though. It's just very powdery. That glossy look I love. Cupid's bow, chin a little bit, nose, of course the nose. Some on the forehead so I don't look so matte. When you look really matte, that's how you can tell you have hella makeup on. Okay, so at this point I tend to mist a little bit of Fix Plus and then use a beauty blender to push all the product in my face, just so it looks more like skin. Just before I apply my lips, once everything's on, go ahead and use your beauty blender and push any type of like cakiness looking like powder on everywhere, especially around the nose. Usually that's where it gives it away. And I'm just pressing everything in. For lips, I've chosen the LA Girl Ultimate Lip. This is in the shade Enduring Mauve and MAC's Burnt Spice Liquid Lipstick. So I'm gonna apply that. Be right back. Alright guys, so that completes the entire look using my travel makeup stuff. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys have any questions, do comment below and I will get back to you. Once again, everything will be listed in the bottom bar per usual. Do subscribe if you haven't and turn on your notification bell so you are in the know of when I upload videos. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.